Welcome, everybody, to something brand new and historic. The 12-team college football playoff is here. And an exciting new wrinkle, these first-round games are on campus in front of hyped-up and partisan crowds. Two teams battling for the right to move on to the quarterfinals. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Notre Dame's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great... First down play call. How aggressive will it be? First play of the drive, they look to the right.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Scanning the field, it's Leonard. It's the running back in the flat. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the ball to the ground. It's a turnover.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll try the right here. Finds room at the 30. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more.
Can he reach the end zone? He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the... Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. That's an old-school leap, just up and over the defense into the end zone.
Man, that running back needs to find a picture of that touchdown. Up into the air, he could frame that. That's a nice score to remember.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
To throw, it's Leonard. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you could just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, it'd be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line.
A lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Price. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. They're going to run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Takes the handoff. It's Price. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Sam Bam Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
And let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, it's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. It's very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal lines. Refreshing. Nice to see.
And the extra point goes up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Back to pass. It's Reed. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. A great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
Here's the 2nd down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Man, I can't believe that. They bring the blitz on 3rd down and long, but give them credit. It works out perfectly. They bring the pressure, and it pays off.
The Aggies will have to punt this one away. With the return, it's Young. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. To throw, it's Leonard. The pass rush closing in. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They bring the punter onto the field now. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Let's it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And the Aggies will line up to boot it away. That's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and boot it away. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner will be brought down. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Trying to find some room. It's Owens. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. It's a run. Running back's got it. That one moves the ball across the 40. Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Caught over the middle. It's Green. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now it's second down here. Dropping back. It's Reed. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. And the Aggies will have to kick it away. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Well, once in a while as a defensive coordinator, you roll the dice, take a chance, and hope to get home to the quarterback. It's exactly what occurred there with the free safety blitzing and sacking the QB.
So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, but what to hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Well, that series did not work out the way the offense had hoped. It's a quick 3-and-out, and now they're in punt formation from inside their own 20. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Makes the grab. It's Allen.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
The Aggies will bring their punt team on the field now. Here's the punt, high in the air. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? He hands it off from the gun. That run moves the ball across the 40. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. A sack in the play, could not escape the pass rush.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to throw. It's Leonard. Defense is coming after him. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's reeled in. It's Allen. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. A handoff from the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. Grab behind the line. It's Mitchell. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down. Here's a 1st and 10 play. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. To throw, it's Leonard. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Thomas.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And this pass is caught.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Can he make it to the marker? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Aggies will send their punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Dropping back, it's Leonard. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Send the back in motion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And he boots it high into the air. Returner decides to fair catch this. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Running back with the football. And they'll stop him after a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Ball handed off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Offense in hurry-up mode. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move, looking deep. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Pass caught, 2nd down now. Looking to pass, it's Leonard. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Back to throw again. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Mitchell. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. The completion makes it 2nd and short. Scanning the field. It's Reed. He's running out of time here. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. With the catch, it's Green. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Timeout taken by the offense. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. To the left side, but incomplete. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And the field goal is good.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out. And for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. The Aggies will send the punt team onto the field. Here's the punt, high in the air. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looking downfield, it's Leonard. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. Finds the receiver wide open. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Now the try here for the extra point. And they go up 18 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, what a move. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. And the Aggies will line up to kick it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. The offense now operating in empty. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Mitchell. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Important 2nd down play coming up. Gonna run it. It's Love. And that run produces a decent gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
And here comes the punter onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They got some ground to make up, 2nd and long from the 15. Dropping back, it's Reed. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for a deep completion. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Aggies. This quarterback on fire today. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PHC is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Makes the catch. It's Evans. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
We'll give it to the running back. Some hard running there through a tackle. I mean, they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. And moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
The pass is intercepted. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustment? It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Caught behind the line. It's Muhammad.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called...
Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. And the same runner's got it again. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Can they pick up the first on the ground? He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. On 1st down, it's play action. Short connection to the tight end here. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Here comes the handoff. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. Wideouts now clustered. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. The back's got it. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. To the air, it's Reed. He's moving out of the pocket now. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The Aggies will have to kick this away. Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it go. He's a wide open receiver, complete. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. No huddle here for the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Green. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. Quick pass, the catch is made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. Looking to throw it again. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for some space. It's Owens. Tackle, but first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
He's got room looking for the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Touchdown, A&M. This offense really clicking. That's an important score. We've got a 1-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Now the important point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Back in motion now. Back to pass. It's Leonard. Pressure is coming. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The pocket breaking down. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
And the Aggies bring their punt team onto the field. And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. And this one will be fair caught. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? He hands it to the back. Makes a nice move there. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And the junior gets home making a sack there.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
That sack makes it second down and forever. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
They'll try to run for the first down. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
And that's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they'll get him down that time. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal.
Boy, when you're defending this offensive coordinator, you have to be ready for anything. This is not something I'd expect to see.
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moss. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. And we've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Dropping back. It's Reed. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and another incompletion. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. No, he stopped short on fourth down. The defense making a play that should just about secure this victory. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Still no answer for this offense.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. A tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. And it's intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's got some room. Can he get there? Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team will tackle him as the clock runs out. That will wrap up this game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, and for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the return starts from inside the 20. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. So Oregon's offense comes on the field to open this game. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kirk, because it happens on this amazing. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Takes the handoff, heads to the right.
Boy, the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback still with the football. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. Try and muscle for the first down. Running through the tackle. And moves the ball to the 35 and another first down. And the Ducks look to keep this drive moving. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. The shotgun handoff here. Fighting off the defender. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down. And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. An inside give now from the shotgun. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. On the run, it's James. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The Ducks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Becoming a long drive. The 9th play coming up. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. They hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Chris, at the risk of stating the obvious, in these conditions, the ball carriers have got to do a better job of securing the football, because if that ball gets away from you, chances are it's going to get on the ground and a turnover.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. To the air. It's Leonard. Quick throw to the left side. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference-maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
And they get him down after the completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. He'll try a pass here. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Short throw complete to the tight end. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the runner takes off to his right. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Offense trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. A pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He's wide open. Pulls it in. Powering through the defender. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. The shotgun running play call. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Back to throw. It's Gabriel. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. Bringing it back, it's Young. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got it. Tackle made after a big gain. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. A gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Catch is made down the middle. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. It's a shotgun run call. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Chris, I love how this defense is playing in the rain right now. No concern at all with the vertical shots downfield. They're attacking the offense, and here they get a turnover.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. It tests the middle, but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere. Now it's second down here. He'll hand it off. Great cut there. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quick throw to his receiver. And it's complete downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Ducks.
But that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw, but really it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after it.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's low. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Looking to pass, it's Leonard. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the fair catch is made. Always tricky to field punts in this kind of rain. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominated at the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. And the Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. When he comes for his second punt of the game. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's found some room with the 45. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame. And, man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. They're going to run it. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. Field goal tried. No good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. What poor kicker.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. Second down play coming up. Ball handed off. So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over their running back so far. Nothing going with the running game on those two plays. Now it's third down and 10. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. On the ground, it's James.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
They look to throw it here on second down. Extending the play now. Breaks loose at the 40. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And the Ducks hustle to the line to run that hurry up. They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Gabriel. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He's going to take another shot right here. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. Well, and they can't down it there. It bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. No huddle now for the offense. Handoff running right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he pulls in the catch. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
From the shotgun, handoff inside, and they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Bringing pressure. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And this is off the side of the foot. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Gabriel. Running out of time in the pocket. He launches too high, out of bounds, and incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll run it from the gun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He's got it right near the end zone. They'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Scanning the field, it's Leonard. Catch made on the left side. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Evans. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. They come up short on the third down completion. And here comes the punt team. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake on first down. He's looking deep here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. Seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
They bring the heat and get him behind the line.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Price. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So now on comes the field goal unit. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's McClellan. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Caught near the sideline. It's James. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. To throw, it's Gabriel. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Offense getting set, it's 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Grab behind the line. It's Price. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And he'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. Quick completion to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Important second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. The Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate who'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Evans. A big hit by the linebacker. A physical tackle there, big versus big.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Caught in the backfield. It's Price. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Back to pass. It's Leonard. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And the single back takes the handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. 2nd down and goal. Takes the handoff again. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT makes it an 8-point game. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner looking to create better field position. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. The offense going with the hurry up. To throw, it's Leonard. Receiver makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Here comes the up-tempo offense. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain moves the ball to the 34. They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th, but they can't convert this 3rd down. Makes a quick catch. They stop him, but it's a first down. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Collins. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense hurting itself with a penalty. First down and 20. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure and came up with the sack.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. Dropping back, it's Leonard. He's running out of time here. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Toss it to the back, running left. Not much on that play, brought down short. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the Ducks will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. Offense on the field to take over. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line, it's Collins. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
On a wide receiver screen with a corner that tight, you've got to do a good job of blocking him or screening him. Nobody there, and a quick reaction by the corner allows him to make a nice play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the catch downfield. Tackled at the 33, that's good enough for a first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Coming up, second down and goal. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he will score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kicker on the sidelines. They'll go for 2 points here, trying to tie the score. And they're trying to punch it in here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Caught over the middle. It's Holden. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. First and 10 now for the offense. Looking for a gap. It's James. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll ride the back again here. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to throw. It's Gabriel. And here comes a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Oregon. Made the defense look slow that time. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the lead is 9. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Tackle made after the completion. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Can he get there on the ground? Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Price. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Leonard. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Short pass finds the tight end. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Trying to find room. It's James. Nowhere to run up the middle. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Plays bottled up and the football is loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Handoff here from the shotgun. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Offense in hurry-up mode. Dropping back, it's Leonard. Catch made on the right side. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Pass complete on the crosser. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Grab down the middle. It's Mitchell. And he's tackled after the catch. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Looks left and finds his target there. And he will score! Touchdown, Fighting Irish. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Extra point try coming now. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback keeps the football. Running with purpose. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Empty set now, 5 wide. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Ducks will line up to boot it away. That's already his 5th punt of the game. Running it back, it's Young. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Offense ready to start this drive. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And in 1st down, they go right back to him. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Here's the 2nd down play. Handing off on the draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Looking to pass. It's Leonard. Running back has it on a screen now. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. He'll be stopped short of the 1st down. And here comes the punter onto the field. Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Now it's 2nd down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Tries the right with a quick throw. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play. The Ducks will have to kick it away. Punter getting a serious workout today on to punt for the 6th time. On the return, it's Young. And they've got the returner corralled. Receivers are bunched together. It's a quick grab. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a 1-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. How much can they pick up on 3rd down? Try a field goal from here would be 57 yards. QB decides to keep it here. Breaking tackles. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a 1st down. No huddle here for the offense.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Pressure is coming. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. And this one of those pressure moments in a place kicker's life to put his team on top here in the 4th quarter.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Gabriel. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety.
Oh, this one hurts, Chris. Right when it looks like you have a chance to get back into this game. Now, keep in mind, even though you've given up a safety, it's still a one-possession game. Now you have to kick this ball off to your opponent. It's going to come down to, can your defense make a stop to give your offense a chance again?
So the safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20. With the return, it's Payne. And he's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. And he's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, Ducks. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Whoa, what a play here to take the lead by this defense. You expect your playmakers and your best players on the field to step up when the game's on the line, and that's exactly what this defender did here.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT up and good, so the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Play action here on first down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
The sure hands. It's Mitchell. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. 1st and 10 play coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. 2nd down play coming up. And here's the handoff. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. No huddle now for the offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. And the back now goes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Leonard. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Oh, it's snapped to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So here we go, down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's going to pull it down and run. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. And he drops back in the gun. Throw to the corner of the end zone, but it's incomplete. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Play action fake, looking to throw. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What would the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down?
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. The pocket breaking down. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? No, he didn't make it. They stopped him short on 4th down. That could be the play of the game, and that could do it. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Bringing it back, it's Young. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Just trying to get rid of it. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. Dropping back, it's Leonard. Quick throw to the left. It's caught downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's picked off in the end zone.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just takes a knee. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side suddenly, Kirk, their season is over. But it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.